Shikia. Shakatrana Kai Kiatra Kashi Kitra Kai Shi. Shmandana Kahama Kiatra Kai Shi. Shahana Kai Nea and Namatra Shukoi Nea Katra Kai Kiatra Shikia Katra Kanara Kai. Shakana Kai Kia Katra Kai Shi. Welcome, beautiful souls, to this divine live. Shakana Hai Nikiana Kai Shi in this beautiful divine recording today. This transmission is from the Arcturian Council of Light. First and foremost, my name is Melissa Bates, and I'm a beautiful, divine, high angelic, galactic trans channel, Shahakananakaishi, money alchemist, Shahakananakaishi, and I'm here to spread light language and illuminated frequency, Shahakananakaishi, and quantum healing to help humanity ascend, Shahakanakahekia Nakaishi, Shahakonokohakanahekia Motarakaishi, shi. So I invite you to hang out with me and Shahakamatarakaheke Tarakaishi. It's an invitation to ascend today. It's an invitation to ascend beyond your abundance, beyond your financial wealth. It's an invitation to play into the higher realms of what is available for us as starseeds, as powerful souls. You'll notice me speaking within light language and illuminated frequency, and then I'll also be channeling the Arcturian Council of Light, Sophia Christ Consciousness, and Divine God Source Universe of all there is today. As you hang out with me today, there will be a moment for you to ask questions about your own personal journey. So I welcome you. Feel free as you come in to let me know how you're feeling. What part of your ascension path are you on? And I know this is a loaded question. Are you on a part of your ascension path that feels really juicy, really expansive? Does your ascension path right now feel a little frustrating, a little annoying? Does your ascension path feel like you're in between? What does your ascension path feel like right now? Feel free to drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. So it feels heavy, letting go of all my self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, that's powerful. Thank you for being very open. So, and thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the hearts. Let me know who you are. If for some reason your screen name is not your name, let me know who you are, because I love to getting to know my beautiful community. Feels new and unknown. Okay, that's powerful. So to get this started, okay, beautiful. Thank you. I am going to do a divine transmission from the Arcturian Council of Light, and this is just really to bring in more light in the room, so that you can feel more peace within your own process right now. Feels in between, like I don't know what to do next. Thank you for being so open with that. Okay, so let's do this transmission. All right, drop some hearts in, drop an 888 if you're ready for this beautiful transmission. And as always, when you come into this beautiful experience, you choose. You don't have to receive the energy. If you feel like I want to receive this feels really good, you can just simply say yes out loud. So take a moment. Rub your hands together, place them over your eyes, because you have very healing energy in your hands. Allowing yourself to see the light, see the vibration that is your infinite truth. Beautiful. Taking your beautiful hands, rub them together again. Yes, thank you for that 888. Placing it over your heart, taking a deep breath into your heart. I get so excited when I do these. So I just like, Melissa, I'm like, calm your roll, slow down. I just love channeling. It's one of my favorite things to do on earth. All right, so I'm going to bring in the Arcturians. Beautiful divine beings of light, we come to you. We come to you with light and love to harmonize your field. Right in this moment, wherever you are in your ascension path, we want you to know that there is Shahakanakai moments in time where you can feel peace. So today, as you sit with us, we invite you to feel peace on a mind, body, soul, cellular, and nervous system. Shoo. We're shuku, sending frequency to your field, to your conscious mind, subconscious mind, to your chakras, shaka, to balance out anything that you're going through right now. Shoo. Because we want you to understand that how you're perceiving the world is just a current frequency that you see, hear, and interpret. Shaka naka nakaishi. When we send this higher vibrational frequency to you, Shahaka Kaishi, also known as the 5D Earth, Shahaka Kaishi, the Golden Age, Shahaka Kaishi, the Rainbow Bridge, Shahaka Haishi, Shokono Kainiki, it gives you more opportunity, Shahaka Niki, to see your current reality from a higher vibrational vantage point. Shahaka Kaishi. So we invite you to journey with us. Shahaka Haneyaka Kaishi. Thank you. Shu, bringing in grounding energy. Shua nanakaha nahe. Good. So that's the first part of our transmission. And the first part of our transmission is just raising your vibration. That's all. Because when you raise your vibration, I will tell you it is fucking immaculate, right? So let me know in the chat, how are you feeling just with that first vibration shift? Just with that first transmission? What happened to you? Do you feel more love? Do you feel more open? Do you feel more like, holy shit, there are so many opportunities. Holy shit, I do. And yes, I love to drop the little F bombs and the shit bombs. So just deal with it, my loves. Anyways, if you have children around, just muffle them. But how are you feeling right now? A lot of times when we sink into lower density, 3D, 4D, even 5D, okay, elated, that's beautiful, that's powerful, right? So I want to let you know that yes, there's a lot of juicy, delicious talk about 5D, but there are also lower timelines in 5D. So if you are co-creating with 5D energy already, 5D frequencies, dimensions, make sure you're asking for higher round timelines, right? So something you can say is, I only choose to co-create with 5D new earth higher round timelines, and always something better. So say that out loud 3 times and feel the shift. Right? Who? Some of you don't want to co-create with the higher realm timelines, and I want to tell you why. Because there are parts of you that feel like the lower density timelines are actually fucking fun, right? The lower density timelines initiates this activation inside of us that's like, oh, I'm up for the challenge. Look what I did. I had to pay a bill and I didn't think I had any money, and boom, it came in, right? There's something that our human fucking likes about that. And it's so annoying, right? So when you are getting a thrill of barely receiving what you need, barely having what you desire, that is something to look into. That is something to ask yourself. Why do I like the race of the fight or flight frequency? Why do I like the race of the feast and famine, right? Because feast and famine, fight or flight, they're not 5D new earth higher realm frequencies and timelines. Take a deep breath in. The Arcturians are coming back to shift the energy. Shahakanakai, breaking out. Shahakanakai hekia katarashimikia okokoshikia katarakaishi. Right? Shahakatarakai. Yeah, done with that, right? Shahakanakai. So let's break out of these fucking limitations, my loves. Shahakataranakaishi. Drop an 888 in the chat if you're ready to break these limitations. Shahakanakai neyetirakaishi shi 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 shi. Oh, beautiful. Feel that frequency. Feel that higher realm frequency. Feel it in your mind, your body, your soul, your nervous system. Gonna turn it up. Feel it a little bit more. Shoo. I'm gonna take it up one more notch. Shoo. What the no? And some of your egos are like, no, 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 we can't handle that frequency. So I'm gonna give a little love tap to those egos out there. Just giving your ego some love, right? Feel that shift. Drop a heart, drop an 888 in the chat if you felt that shift with your ego. Your ego is like, oh, okay, I guess I can get with this. I guess I could be a higher realm version of myself. I guess I can play into my infinite truth, right? Feel that shit. Feel that shift. Beautiful. Arcturians are coming back with another transmission, and this is for your solar plex. Once again, you choose to receive. So if you want to receive this transmission is just going to help you restore your infinite power. If for some reason you don't want it, you can just say no. If you're like, yes, Melissa, then bring it on. So I've been doing this Shonana Kaishi for those of you that are new to me for about 4+ years. I fully feel like I'm a master of energy, and helping people ascend and grow and evolve and really transform. This is what I came here to Earth to do. So I fucking love it. I was so excited about it, right? We get lit on life in here. We get lit on life on here. We break the fucking limitations and we allow ourselves to truly call in what we desire and what we want to receive. So, of course, because I am who I am, let's have a little manifestation portal. Who wants to manifest some really amazing things in this lifetime? Just put a heart, put a hands up. Or if you want to get really wild, in the next 3 months, what would you like to manifest? In the next 3 months, what is something that you're like, Melissa, I want to manifest this like right now, right? So for those of you that follow me, I obviously just came back from 2 months in Bali, 2 weeks in Australia, and I am manifesting going back very quickly. So my 3-month goal is to land back in Australia probably towards the end of November and then go back to Bali because I want to hang out in Australia a little bit. I want to go back to Bali. So if you're manifesting something, feel free to drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you're manifesting because I want to know because we're going to use that to do a little manifestation magic today. So we have sold out retreat. What else are we manifesting, my loves? What else are we manifesting? Manifesting a house, Mercedes-Benz, travel, starting a $1 million business. Yes, I love that. Yes, drop it in. A vacation. Amen. We love vacations. I absolutely loved and adored my time in Bali. My 2 months in Bali was phenomenal. But I did a lot of ascension work. So it was intense. It was so intense that I'm like, okay, I want to go back to Bali and I want to have a smooth ride this time. So give me another one, right? Okay, so we're manifesting land, a divine sacred relationship, financial freedom. Yes, I have 2 chats going, so that's why you're like, I don't see that, Melissa. So I have people telling me over here too. A trip to Colombia. Yes, Colombia. Yes, let's do it, right? So what's coming up right now are the Arcturians are going to come in. The Arcturians are going to create a beautiful manifestation portal. So when I bring the Arcturians in, what I would love you to do, whatever, pick one thing that you really want to manifest in the next 3 months and take it. So for example, if you want to manifest a sold out retreat, start it in your crown chakra. Imagine that you could just say sold out retreat. Imagine it in your crown chakra and then bring it into your third eye. Bring it right into your third eye. Bring it into your throat chakra, right? Shahaka Nakaishi, Shahata Nakaishi. Bring it into your heart chakra. Shahaka Nakaishi. Bring it into your solar plex. Shahaka Nakaishi. Bring it into your sacral. Shahaka Nakaishi. Bring it into your root. Shahaka Nakaishi. And bring it into your womb space. Shana Nakaishi. And drop it down to Mother Earth. Shahaka Nakaishi. Because this is a reminder. Yes, we are powerful divine beings of light from many different galaxies as star seeds, light workers here, but we're also on Earth. So the more that we co-create with Mother Earth, the more we can actually integrate our manifestations into Earth. Beautiful. So everyone has their manifestations in their chakras. Let's go. Bringing in the Arcturian Council of Light. Beautiful divine beings of light. Today, as we manifest your highest divine desires, I invite you to release all limitations from your field. I invite you to know that there is a personal Arcturian guide, Shohokananakai, coming next to you, standing next to you, helping you release all the interference frequencies in your field right here, right now. Beautiful. Good. Take a deep breath into that. Surya Munaya 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 Muna. So what we're doing is we're taking whatever manifestation you put in your chakras and we're anchoring it into your frequency. Shahakana kahekia kahakahana kahekia katara kaishi. Shahakana kaishi. So I'm going to give you this phrase. I am now calling in Shahakana kaishi. So for example, the beautiful soul that was calling in travel, I am now calling in travel across all time and space. I receive it now with an open heart. So whatever you're manifesting, say you're manifesting money, I am now calling in $20,000 across all time and space. I receive it with an open heart. Maybe you're manifesting your sacred divine union. I'm now calling in my sacred divine union across all time and space. I open my heart to receive it. Shahokanara so let me know, drop in the chat how you're feeling. This is where you want to let me know. This is going to be a big turning factor for all of you. If you feel like, oh my God, I can do it, this is amazing, drop in a yes. If you feel like there's some resistance in your field, drop in an R. So I can know where you are. And thank you so much, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, if you feel like, oh my God, I can receive this easily, drop in a yes. If you feel like, I have a little bit of resistance, drop in that R so that I can see where you are. And we're going to do a little fancy dancy recoding. So for those of you that are new to me, I'm a quantum healer. I have been practicing quantum healing for the last 4+ years. The way that I found this work was because I was at a very low point in my life and I was selling all of my camera gear, and that hurt my heart so much because I had to pay rent. And I literally said, I demanded to the universe. I said, universe, lead me, show me, guide me. I surrender. I have too much sunshine inside of me for this bullshit. Like, no, like straight up, y'all, straight fucking up, right? When you can get to that point where you're ready to experience a higher vibrational life, the universe can only help you. So today, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, I invite you to surrender to your higher timelines. I invite you to remember who the fuck you are. I invite you to remember that you get to have it all, right? I invite you to tap into these frequencies more often, because a lot of times, we'll tap into these beautiful frequencies one day a week, and then the other 6 days we're like, oh my God, my life sucks, life is horrible, blah, blah, blah. But you tap into these frequencies every fucking day of the week and your life changes. And you start manifesting like a boss. You start seeing your old life crumble with love, and you start calling in the new reality that you truly deserve. Because frequency is everything. I love, oh my God, we have fireworks going on, y'all. Frequency is everything. Frequency is everything, right? So let's go. For those of you that are experiencing some resistance right now, let's get that shit out of the way, okay? Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Shake it out. I call for divine God, source, universe of all there is to help these beautiful divine beings of light start releasing this frequency of resistance, of fear, of lack, of doubt, of scarcity. Wherever they're playing into lower vibrational illusions that are flowing out into their reality, their world, their timelines, I invite you to send a personal team of the high angelic realm and their own star families to help them remember how infinite they are, how pristine they are, how abundant they are, how wealthy they are on a mind, body, soul, and cellular level. And thank you for all the likes, my love. I love you so much. So I'm going to send some beautiful, I'm going to call it Golden Christ light. If you don't, it's not due to a religious sense. It's just because I co-create with God consciousness energy, Christ energy. So I'm sending golden Christ light. You can think of it as golden light, and it's just radiating into your field, every single one of your chakras surrounding you. You have a beautiful rain shower of golden light hitting you. And I want you to feel this beautiful shift. This is high frequency energy coming from 5D New Earth, higher realm grids and timelines. Feel that shift. Feel that shift in your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. Shahakanahi. Woo. Yeah. Shahakatara kaishi. Shahanara kaishi. Shotramakoa kahatara. Shoo. Beautiful. Calling for all of your third eyes to really receive this healing frequency. All of your root chakras, sacral, solar plex, heart, third eye, throat, crown, shoo. Your whole vibrational frequency. Shahana kaihekya. Feel into that magic. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's coming up for you. Just feeling the frequency. Let me know if it's like, oh my God, this frequency feels so delicious, or you're like, Melissa, this frequency scares me, right? You can potentially have that because there's a part of your ego that's like, I know, this is, wait, no, right? Let me give you a little example. More grounded, beautiful. So when I was in Bali, I did a couple of events out in Bali, and this beautiful soul, fucking legendary soul on earth. I was sitting with her and she was like, I feel scared. She's like, something's trying to come into my body. And, I set up the perimeter. So I knew that there was no shady shit in my room, right? So I'm like, okay, what is it? Hello, my love. I was like, what is it? And it was her soul. Her soul was trying to co-create with her at a higher capacity. And I was like, well, how does this feel? She's like, it feels really heavy. It feels really scary, right? Because we're not conditioned to be successful and powerful and truly tap into our highest potential. We're not conditioned, but we are now, right? We have the choice now to remember how amazing we are, how powerful we are, how much we really can attune to. We have that choice every single day that we wake up. The choice is ours, right? The choice isn't your mentors. It's not your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, no, whatever you grew up with, right? It's not your, cultural background. It's your choice. It's who you choose to identify as. I'm an African American woman. I could have easily said, well, the system has fucked up, many years. So why do I feel like I can achieve something? No, I'm not playing into that. I'm saying the fucking system works for me at the highest capacity because I work the fucking system, right? I choose the reality. I choose my experiences every single day. I choose if I want to be into limitation. I choose if I want to live in overflow. I choose it. And I want to remind every single one of you, when you're anchoring in as a star seed, as a new earth being of light, your choice is your choice, right? Who you hang out with is your choice. What you allow yourself to listen to is your choice. Hello, my loves. Hello, beautiful souls. It's always your choice. So if you go, today obviously I'm talking about, we're going to get into the money aspect of everything because it's about abundance and money too. But I wanted to really set you up for the win by coming into the higher frequency vibration, the Hakahekea na Kaishi, to really understand the purity of you, the power of you, right? Shahakana Haikea na Kaishi. And if you feel like there's still resistance in your field, I want you to say out loud 3 times. And let me give you this. I co-create with God. It feels very safe for me to say God. If you don't feel safe saying God, you can say angel, soul, sovereign higher self, whatever it is, right? So I just want you to say out loud, I surrender all resistance to dot dot dot. So I could say, I surrender all resistance to God. I surrender all resistance to source. I surrender all resistance to the universe. I surrender all the resistance to my angels. Hello, my love. I actually thought of you the other day. Hello, beautiful queen. Shakanana Kaishi. And the reason I invite you to do this is a lot of people forget that we have access to so much support every fucking day of our lives. If you followed me around with a camera, you would see how much I call on spirit. I call on spirit so much. I call on spirit because I love calling on spirit. I call on spirit because I love being supported, right? But I want to tell you in the beginning, when I first started my journey, I started working with Archangel Michael. And I remember going, I'm sorry for calling on you, Archangel Michael, so much. I literally said, I'm sorry because we're not used to getting that much support, right? Good. Thank you for that beautiful Anthony surrenderance. Yes. We're not used to just feeling like we can call in support all day, but I want you to know that is what source wants you to do. That's what the universe wants you to do. Because when you give the universe a way and a will, the universe can help you at a higher capacity. So, whatever you're manifesting, you can go, hey, universe, I require a lot of support for this. Even if you're at that point where you're like, I don't fully physically believe that I can have this, then you say, hey, universe, I don't I don't fully feel like I can have this. I am going to require your support at 100% to help me change my narrative, right? This is where you start calling on your beings of light that support you in complete overflow. I'm going to require you. I'm going to require you to support me, right? It's a beautiful cohesive relationship. Angels love when you call on them. God loves when you call on your star families love it, right? So obviously we're here today with my star family, the Arcturian Council of Light. And the Arcturians are very well versed in what it means to be a human, right? The Arcturians understand humanity very well. The Arcturians are masters at the heart, masters at the mind, masters of abundance, masters at quantum healing, right? So let's sit in the Arcturian energy for a little bit. I just invite you to close your eyes. Obviously, if you're driving, do not close your eyes. But if you're not driving, just take a moment to close your eyes and just feel the Arcturians around you. Shurya moya naya ea naya. Shurya moria ya ya. And I invite you right here, take a moment to ask the Arcturians. Maybe there's a certain area of your life or your business or your career or your love life or your health journey that you would love support on. Just simply say out loud, Arcturian Council of Light, I would love support with Shahakana Kaishi. Of course, of course. Arcturian Council of Light, I would love support with, right? For those of you that are anchoring into speaking light language and illuminated light frequency, Arcturian Council of Light, I would love support with speaking light language or channeling or building my spiritual business or building my career. Arcturian Council of Light, I would love your support with elevating my abundance and financial stability, financial flow, right? Also, if you do not know yet, on September 26th, I have a beautiful 8-week live program that's it's called Money Embodiment. So it's all about integrating a new level of frequency of co-creating with 5D new earth higher realm abundance and wealth and prosperity. So if that's something that you're aligned to, then make sure to check it out, my link in my bio. Shahakanara Kaishi. So going back to the Arcturians, Arcturian Council of Light, I would love your support with, maybe you want to move to a new home, a new city, a new country. I would love you to support me, right? And if you know your star families, you can call in your star families as well. You can call in the Arcturians, even if you're from Lyra or Palladians, you can call in the Arcturians because the Arcturians will come and support you. The star seed is a star seed, my love, right? So just remember that there's so much support there and here for you. All right. How are we feeling? Who would love to talk about money? Who would love to talk about 5D New Earth Higher Realm money? If you would love to talk about 5D New Earth Higher Realm money, then give me an 888 in the chat. Let me know you want to talk about some juicy, delicious money. Because why not? Yes, give me the hearts too. I love a good heart. So give me the hearts. Drop 888 in the chat if you would love to talk about money. Yes, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. All right, let's talk about money. Let's talk about money, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the money and the good times that we receive. Let's talk about money. If y'all know the song, y'all know the song. Okay, so I received a heart transmission from them. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. Yes, the Arcturians are coming in hot. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go on channel. I'm gonna go channel. Who am I channeling first? I'm gonna go channel the Arcturian Council of Light. So let's do it. This is a higher level channel, so I'm going to need a little bit of a moment to get into the frequency. So just bear with me, my beautiful divine beings of light. And what I invite you to do is just take a moment, drop in, close your eyes, drop into your heart. And I invite you to imagine that you're sending your Care Bear stare, sending that beautiful heart energy all around you. Sending that love to your conscious mind, subconscious mind, your ego, your inner child, all of your chakras. Send that love around the room. Send that love to your friends, family, partners. Send that love. Send that fucking love to the globe, my love. Send that love to Mother Earth. Send that love around the room, around the room, around the room. Send that love around the room. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm silly. That's just who I am, and I love it. Okay. Let's go. Traiamo Tereshika Hanada Kai Hikia. So I am Ada. Beautiful divine beings of light. Troyamo Kwanaya Kashi. Su. Beautiful divine beings of light, we are here to speak with you, Nanai, Nanaye, from the Arcturian Council of Light, Nanaya, Naya, Naye, and God conscious energy is joining us, Nanaya, Nanaye, and we'd like to speak to you about your opportunity to ascend Shakanarakaye and excel your frequency of money and abundance, Shakanaye. When we look at the word money, shahaka nakaishi, we first invite you to replace it with the word tool, shahaka nakaishi. Money is a tool that you came here to experience at a higher vibration, nakainaye. We think of the money, shakanakai, as a frequency, shokanaye, niana, shu. So we invite you to shu, come into the invite Shaka, the idea of the frequency, a tool of money, allowing yourself to come in the space to start co-creating with the frequency, of the tool of financial flow. Sha. We invite you to think of a roller coaster, Shomai Naya. When you are at the gate before Shonarakai, the roller coaster goes, you know that it's going to go, Shahakanakai, and that person's going to push the button and the roller coaster is going to start, and you're going to return at the start place, Shahakanakai ni Atarashi. We invite you to know that never ending loop of financial flow available for you, but it's your ability to tap in, tune in, and invite this new frequency and this flow into your life and allow it to be a continuous flow and vibration. Daya kanakai. The frequency and tool of financial flow and abundance is never to stop, but only to continue. Shohakanai, we invite you all to drop into your hearts even more. Shohae, aya, haya, hae, kianahanae. For those of you, Shahakanakai, that have had a brutal relationship with money to this point, we invite you to know that there is a ability to restore the relationship to really feel Shahakanai, God given and pristine and loving. Shahakahanakai. Shoo. We invite you to imagine a number in your heart right now where you would love to co create with, and maybe you have an idea of a number in your heart, but there's another number that presents it to you. So we invite you to go with the number that presents itself. Shahakanae. Say you are calling for $10,000, but then a $50,000 number presents. We invite you to take the 50 because there is more money available for you, and humanity is playing too small. Shohaniakanashi. We invite you to place that number in your heart right now. Shohakanakaishi. And we invite you to repeat after us. Shohakanakaishi. So we're going to use the frequency amount of $100,000 for an example. Shohakanakaishi. Please exchange the 100,000 for whatever frequency number came up for you. Shohakanakaishi. Repeat this by tapping on Shokahanakaishi, the karate chop, Shonanakaishi, to ground yourself into this new vibration. Shakanakaishi. I hereby declare and decree that $100,000 is safe for me to receive every single day. I hereby declare and decree that $100,000 is safe for me to receive every single day. One more time. We're going to move to your third eye and your heart. I hereby declare and decree that $100,000 is safe for me to receive every day across all time and space. Take one hand, place it over your heart, one hand over your solar plex. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there and let it go. And we will speak a prayer over you. I hereby declare and decree all the beautiful divine beings of light here in the quantum and watching on the replay are now inviting themselves to activate to a new level of financial flow. I invite all the beautiful divine beings of light that are available here to help them recode their frequency, their vibration, to help them stabilize a new energetic frequency around the financial tool of abundance, wealth, prosperity, and overflowing amounts of soul aligned opportunities to financially support them here and now and across all time and space. Beautiful. So, what I'd love you to do is tell me how you're feeling. Tell me, does oh, thank you. Good vibes all the time. I'm a good vibe girl. I love good vibes. Feeling a little lightheaded, that's okay. So what I would love, just going to bring some more grounding into the room, and thank you for telling me. Shaka Nakaishi. We're co-creating with really high vibrational frequencies, y'all. Like the beings of light that I co-create with, do not mess around. And this is what I love. This is what I've trained for in many lifetimes, to be this high vibrational trance channel, this high vibrational channel, this high vibrational quantum healer as well. Shahakana kahekia katara kaishi, shahakohoko katara kainikia kokoshikia kaishi. You're so welcome. Shokotara kaishi. So let me know, how Also, let me know what money came through for you. What numbers came through for you? Drop them in the chat. Don't be shy. I invite my community not to be shy. It is not time to be shy about what type of money you're calling in. It is time to be so fucking bold about what you desire, because the more bold you are, the more energy you have behind it. If you're hiding behind a curtain going, "Oh my God, I would love to be a multimillionaire," obviously, if you're hiding, you're not taking the steps to be a fucking multimillionaire. You open up that fucking curtain and you say, "I'm a multimillionaire," and then you start taking the steps to actually fucking do it, right? Beautiful. Okay, so 100K, beautiful. I feel expansive. I can feel the high vibration. Yes, 50 million, 75K. I'm calling in 2 billion. Right? Yes, 500,000. Yes, 80 million, 33 million. Okay, beautiful. So this is what I want to do now. Thank you. Thank you for playing big fucking with me, because I am not here to play small. This is not who I am. This is not who I will ever be. Once I figured out that I could play a bigger game, I decided to play a bigger game, right? And this is who I'm inviting you to. So if you are someone that really wants to collapse time and play in bigger money months, y'all, I've been running money programs for about 3+ years, and I've seen people do amazing things in my programs. I've seen myself do amazing things. I've seen people around me do amazing things by me just existing in their energy. So, if this is something that has been on your heart, then I definitely invite you into the Money Embodiment Program. Show Katarakai. 1 billion keeps coming up every time it comes in. I'm like, what work do I gotta do for it? Right. And you know what? You just gotta shine, my love. You just gotta fucking shine. Isn't that crazy? What if we recoded our being so much that we said, in order for me to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, billions of dollars, I just got to shine in my authentic truth. I just got to show the fuck up and be who I'm meant to be in this lifetime. Because that's literally what I did to create my 6-figure business. All I did was show the fuck up. I became a channel. I started helping people heal. I built a beautiful business. That's all I did was show the fuck up. And money started pouring in. And I want to tell you, it felt crazy when it started pouring in. But I was like, how the fuck is this happening? But all I did was show up to be myself. That's all I did. And this is what I'm here to do. I'm reminding people that all you need to do is show up and release your limitations, play in the high frequency vibrations, learn energy and frequency, learn about why you're here on this earth, learn about who you are, know your soul blueprints, and do the damn fucking thing, right? That's how we collapse time, by doing the damn fucking thing, right? I've helped people build 6-figure businesses, 7-figure businesses, because they're just showing up in their light, and they want to show up in their light. And that's who I want to help. I want to help the people that want to show up in their light, because with more of us showing up in our light, more people get to shine, more people get to breathe, right? How many times have you gone through some moment in your life where you literally forgot to breathe? You're so stressed out, you're so tense, you're like, ooh, ooh. Think of how many people out in this world are doing that right now. By us rising, people get to breathe more, eat more, live more, buy more amazing things, right? Go to the store and buy the healthiest food, take the most luxurious, joyous vacations. I remember the first time I manifested first class. I manifested first class to my friend's wedding in Spain, and I was like, "Oh, so this is what happens when you go left." Right? Like, this is what happens. So we get to manifest these beautiful experiences. It's not just for me, it's not just for the people that you see doing big things, it's for you. And I'm here to remind you that it's for you, right? But sometimes, always, it's going to take you choosing it. So when I chose to do this, I had victim mentality going on. I had lack and limitation going on. I had name it, every fucking thing in the book. I had it, right? The perfectionism, I had it. Trust me, I had it. But I got to a point where I realized that the soul gifts that I have, they're too fucking good to be hidden in a closet. I'm too fucking amazing to hide. I'm too fucking amazing to care about what other people think about me, right? Thank you, my love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Right? Like we are too fucking amazing to hide behind people, behind what we look like, behind all of it, behind how we sound, behind how we speak, right? We should not even give anyone the ability to judge us. And the way we do that is by loving the fuck out of ourselves, right? I always say, I'm like, y'all, I'm an African American female speaking light language. That could be weird to a lot of people, but I don't give a damn because I know how amazing it is and what a powerful tool it is for the people in my God given collective, right? So learn to love yourself so much, right? We tend to hide our light to be comfortable. Exactly. Thank you, my love. It is so true and it's so potent. It is so fucking potent in the collective, right? So, this is a beautiful question that you can ask yourself. How, not just for you, my love, this is for everyone, but thank you for saying this. It's like, how can I allow myself to get uncomfortable with being amazing today? Like, let me be so amazing today that I feel uncomfortable in my energy. And let me keep pushing that. And let me keep pushing that until it feels comfortable, right? Like I say, God, put me on a stage in front of a million people. Yes, I'll probably have some nerves, but I will get out there and do my thing because I know what I'm here for. And I'm not going to hide that light. And there might be people, the first time I brought light language to my mom, she laughed at me, right? I had one of my aunts that was like, girl, what are you doing? You need to stop. But I knew in my truth that what I was doing was right. My mom loves what I do, by the way, or being feeling amazing myself, be loud about it. Yeah, we get to be, just get to, right? Let me see. Have you ever tried to stay with someone? I know when I allow it, it will be over. Wait, have you ever tried to stay with someone? Yeah, yeah, I did. My twin flame. I tried to make it work with my twin flame, y'all, but my twin flame was Audi 500 because my twin flame didn't want to rise and ascend like I wanted to. So, and I, nothing but respect for him. He gets to go on his own journey. But the universe shook me out of that relationship because I wasn't going to do it, even though I knew that there was something else for me, right? Our new norm is to be fabulous, fantastic, sharing our light, right? I am one of those people like when I'm out and about, I'm like that's just me. I love sharing light. It's just so fucking good to me, right? Yes, I have been for years and I know it's happening. Yeah. And if you feel like it's really hard for you, but you know that this is your way, then just ask the universe to support you, right? It's such a beautiful gift because in all reality, when two people are in relationships, maybe one knows that it's time for it to be over, maybe both know that it's time to be over. It's being respect re- it's respecting that there's more out there for each one of you, no matter what side of the coin is, right? There's a new narrative that wants to come in, right? And sometimes only one person in the relationship will get it, but it's for a reason. And for me, what I like to say, obviously, when I was with my twin flame, I thought it was everything. I thought it was marriage, the kids, everything. So obviously, that was a lot of healing for me to go, through that. But you know, after I went through the healing, I'm like, wow, it's so amazing that not only did I meet my twin flame in this lifetime, we found each other. That's pretty fucking epic. I get to find another high level soulmate to love, right? We're on earth. Think of the word experience. We're here to experience earth. So, a beautiful question that you can ask yourself when you wake up is, Divine Mother Earth, what do you have for me to experience today? Right? It's remembering as star seeds, we're here on this earth to co-create with Mother Earth. We're here, we're not in our galaxies for a reason, right? We're here on earth. So start playing into the earthly experiences. It feels like a betrayal when you made vows. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, I went through all of that. I was like, what? Right? It was like, why didn't you choose this life? But at the same time, it's like, that's my human. My soul knew, right? Sometimes our contracts and vows are only to a certain point, and then we just ride on them for too fucking long. Same thing with money and abundance. You know, we ride on them, we create cycles as humans. So it's learning how to end the cycles. It's learning how to release the contracts. It's learning how to cleanse the oaths and vows, right? To bring a new opportunity. So, how are we feeling? I have one more channel for everyone. They're just preparing my field so everyone can receive it. And it's another money channel. It's all about 5D New Earth. And this channel in particular is for those of you that feel really called to align to a new money vibration, a new money expansion, because a lot of people in my community are here to teach about money. So I always say, pay attention. You know, when I started going on my money journey, I was really fearful of it. The first time I made $4,000 in my business, I was like so scared. I was scared of my bank account. And that's ridiculous to say, but I was, because I was in a lot of ancestral energy and my ancestors had a shit show with money. Let's just say that, right? So that was me clearing my ancestral trauma. That was me clearing, you know, the lack and scarcity that I experienced in this life to start building a pure relationship with the frequency of money or the tool of money, however you feel to co-create with it at this point. It's so beautiful to see you. I love you and you are just fabulous. And oh, I I received that. I received that. I am fabulous. We're all fabulous, but I do feel fabulous. And I do really feel fabulous. And I do feel really blessed that I found who I am. And sometimes I'm going to be truthful. I live in a bubble, right? The majority of my friends are high vibrational beings of light that are working on earth. So when I step outside of my bubble, I'm like, "Oh, you're trying to figure it out. Okay. All right. All right." Right? Like so I can definitely say that sometimes I am a little bit sheltered. But also, I know that this work that I do is for the beautiful souls that are ready to rise, for the beautiful souls that are ready to ascend. So I do have a plethora of offerings to help people that are just trying to figure it out. That's why I offer my soul blueprint readings. My soul blueprint readings are one of my top sellers because it really invites you to get to know your lines. Like the way they're showing me a soul blueprint, you know, it's like looking at a map. It's like obviously I'm from America, so I'll use this as an example. Um, if I want to, you know, obviously I could take a plane anywhere. But if I want to get to New York from California, then either I'm going to drive through, you know, I'm going to drive across, or I'm going to take a plane over. But I know I have a direction. I know where New York is. I know how to get there. If I want to do it with a car, I know how to get there, right? That's the same thing with your soul blueprint. Your soul blueprint is a direct map of how to get you to your next level, right? So many people that, you know, came to me. I have people that are now authors, trans channels, light language facilitators, quantum healers, seven-figure entrepreneurs, just because they sat in that one call with me and they realized and started to understand who they were. So if you've been desiring a soul blueprint call, make sure to join. Make sure to book one because they're fucking phenomenal. So, are we ready for this last part of the channel? Let's go. And then we'll do a little question and answer. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions in the chat. If for some reason you're watching it on the replay, and you have a question, Shahaka Nakaishi, feel free to drop your question in. I can't answer all of them, but I can go through with spirit and just kind of scan and, you know, see which ones that we should make sure to answer, because a lot of the questions might be repetitive, so a lot of people can receive the same answer. I can manifest money easily, but I don't know how to manifest. Ooh, I love this. If you are open, I would love to invite you into my 8-week money embodiment program because we're going to talk about all of that. And the 8-week money embodiment program, it's really going back to the basics. And this is something that I wrote today on a post. I said, if it's not working out for you, then go back to the basics because a lot of people jump over the basics. A lot of people jump over the basics and have that one hit wonder, and they're like, wait, but what happened? It's like, go back to the basics and create the foundation. So, in the money embodiment program, we go through all of your chakras so you know them very deeply. Your nervous system, you know your nervous system very deeply, right? Your conscious mind, subconscious mind, you know your conscious mind, subconscious mind very deeply, right? You get to build a really vast, expansive relationship with money so you know it very deeply. And even though I say we're going back to the basics, it's a 5D North higher realm program. So you're in the high frequencies and the high expansion, right? But you're still learning how to cultivate that ability to manage your money and create what you want to create with it. That was one of my biggest things, my love, is that when I first had that in 2020, I had a fourth. I was okay. In 2020, my business was probably making about $500 a month, if. And in 2020, I had a big $4,000 leap. So I went from 500 to $4,000. And the first thing that came up was, I'm so scared. I have no idea how to manage my money. I'm so scared. So that's why I started learning about money and cultivating a relationship with money and understanding money. And after that, I was able to create consistent money months and grow and evolve and expand because I felt so confident with not just receiving money, but retaining money and having money. So if you do feel called to the 8-week program, it's a live program. So every week we have a call starting September 26th. And beyond that, there's over 30 plus hours of money expansion, higher self expansion, chakra narakaishi, manifestation. There's literal videos teaching you how to manifest in there. So it's a very expansive program. It's juicy and delicious. I highly recommend it. This is my third time running it. Um, but this is my third time running it, but I've ran multiple money programs over the last 3 plus years. So I'm very versed in money. My spirit team and my soul, they give me the title Money Alchemist because I'm here to help people transmute um, money in such a deep way. But I also want to say this because this is me being very truthful and honest. If you don't want to do the work, if you don't want to see yourself, if you don't want to put in the work, if you don't want to reprogram and rewire your mind and your brain and your energetic field and your frequency, this is not the program for you. This is for the people that want to do the work, that want to wake up and add an extra 30 minutes to their day to actually really co create the higher vibrational life for themselves. I'm not doing the work for you. This is for you to do the work. This is for you to become a money alchemist. This is for you to not only become a money alchemist, but help yourself rise and help people rise around you. So, this is the type of program it is. And I don't sugarcoat that. I will not sugarcoat that because I will not do the work for you because there's no point for me to do the work for you and then 8 weeks goes by and then after 8 weeks you're like, Melissa, I have no idea what to do. No, I'm not about that life. I want you to know how to continuously understand money beyond the program. And you also have the program for many, 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 many years, so always come back to it. I still have programs that I invested in 2 years ago that I still tap into because I think it's really amazing. And that's why I make my business the same way is when you buy a program for me, um, you usually have it for, I always say lifetime, you have it for a very, very, very long time to make sure that you are very integrated in whatever we're training, whether it be the Light Language Academy, whether it be my light language workshops, whether it be my money embodiment program, or for some reason, something else I'm running. It's important. I think having those programs to tap back into is really important. So I love you all. Let's do this last transmission. Before we do this, let's just play in a little money frequency. So I'm going to read, I have some beautiful affirmation cards. So let's just read them. Okay. So opportunity and abundance is all around me, and I am ready to receive. Repeat that. Opportunity and abundance is all around me, and I'm ready to receive. Beautiful. Because we're in a manifestation portal. So we might as well use the energy, right? Next one, repeat this. My energy is aligned with the vibration of unconditional love and wealth. My energy is aligned to the vibration of unconditional love and wealth. Ready? I am constantly attracting positive and loving people into my life and business, if you have a business. I am constantly attracting positive and loving people into my life and business. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Just anchoring those beautiful affirmations into your field. Good. My success is inevitable. Say it out loud. My success is inevitable. I am ready to make my financial goals a reality. I am ready to make my financial goals a reality. Two more. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Say it out loud. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. And I easily handle massive success. And I easily handle massive success. That's one of the biggest money blockers is success, y'all. So that was one of my biggest money blockers is I was fearful of success. I didn't want to be more successful than people around me. So I had to take time to rewire that. That is one of the biggest financial blockers. Something to check into. Last one. Of course, this is the last one. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. Money is drawn to me in surprising and unexpected ways. Money is drawn to me in surprising and unexpected ways. Drop that in. Let that frequency ground into your root chakra. Good. There is a quantum way to work with affirmations. And it's so much more powerful than just saying them. So that's what we're doing right now. We're anchoring those affirmations into your field. So let me know how you felt after those affirmations, and then we'll start the transmission. Let me know how you're feeling. It's crazy. All of my batteries right now are 2. So 62, 52, 92, like 222. Angels coming in hot. How are you feeling? Let me know. Mm. Whew. Good. My success is inevitable. Feeling good. Beautiful. I love that. All right. Let's go in with this last transmission. And before we do, I just want to say thank you to all the beautiful souls here on the replay, hanging out in the quantum, Shahaka Nakaishi, because this is also airing in the quantum. Shanakaishi. For all the souls that have come into this beautiful experience, for all the souls that are still here. Thank you for all the beautiful divine beings of light that are here supporting us, guiding us, leading us, transforming us. Thank you to our beautiful souls for being fucking badasses and coming in with the most amazing soul aligned gifts. Thank you to our humans for still rocking life. Thank you to our beautiful egos, our inner children, our bodies, our nervous systems, our mind, subconsciously, consciously. Thank you to all aspects of us. Thank you to all aspects that got us here. Just a level of gratitude, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. Shokadarakashi. Shokadarakai. Shodarakaishi. Shodarakai. Shonakai kyakakadarashi kyamodarakaishi. It's hilarious. Shuku. All right, let's go. Hayamaya. Hayamaya. Hayomaya. Hayamaya. Hayoaya, 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 hiya, hiya. Take a deep breath in. So, 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 so. Do you feel that juicy, delicious vibration? How does that vibration feel to you? Feels really good to me. It feels amazing to me. Shoo. Okay, so this is where we start our question. So light and freeing, right? Calmer. Yes. This is what the Arcturians want you to know is available for you. So the Arcturians want you to know this calming vibration you feel is something you can experience every day, all damn day, but it's allowing yourself to become an energetic vibration and frequency to the higher version of you. Because what you're feeling right now is just your soul signature. That's all you're feeling. All I did was awaken your soul signature so that you could feel it at a higher capacity. And when you work with me, you learn how to anchor into your soul frequency and signature more so you experience higher vibrations of you. So this is where I'm going to ask you to get really bold, and I'm going to ask you to take a moment. Obviously, if you're driving, do not close your eyes. I'm going to ask you to take a moment, take your hand, one over the other, place it over your heart, take a deep breath into your heart. And I'm going to invite this question. If I could ask, you could say, if I could ask my soul, if I could ask spirit, if I could ask God any question today, what would it be? What would it be? And if you feel really bold, because I know you're all badasses and you're all bold and fiery and expansive, drop the question in the chat so we can answer it for you. Because obviously I'm a trans channel. When I channel questions for people, I'm co-creating with their sovereign higher selves, their spirit teams, soul. I co-create through the high angelic realm most of the time. If you are an Arcturian being of light, then I'm co-creating with the Arcturian Council of Light to get your answer. So if you have a question that you would love spirit to answer today, and you want to get wild, drop it in the chat. It doesn't matter what it is. We're just playing. And this is really fun for me too, because, obviously we started on the topic of new earth abundance and 5D, 5D realm, higher level timelines and things of that sort. But I love channeling. So you give me the opportunity to play. I love playing and channeling. And it's very beautiful to help you receive the questions that you require to move forward. Am I in line with my highest purpose? So is that the purpose? And what is the purpose? So just anchoring in, calling for the high angelic realm for you, my love. So what comes, the frequency that I'm feeling from you right now is a yes. The answer that wants to come through is dig deeper. What really wants to come through is, oh, this is beautiful. I love that. Yeah, feel free to use the comments or the Q&A too. Thank you for using that. That's powerful. What really comes through is dig deeper. Advance your spiritual gifts and your soul level. Your timeline, you have some really juicy, amazing timelines that are ready to come forward. Let go of whatever you're hearing around you or seeing around you, wherever. Let go if there's a lot of people playing small around you. Start tuning out of that and tune into, I am here to be the light for myself and eventually others. I am here to, be a way shower. I am here to go beyond what other people go through. And if people are around you and they're really sitting in their limitations, just show them love, in the space of like, you don't have to interact with it. Like if someone's like, oh, I want to pull you into my limitations, you're like, no, thank you. That's your journey. My journey is to advance and grow and evolve. So I really just feel like it's you stepping into the next version of you. And the next version of you is, and just drop a 222 in the chat if you give me full permission to just read this for you. I don't want to give people information they don't want to know. So if you ask me a question, drop a 222 in the chat. just to let me know that I can give you the full answer. Yeah. Shokohate Katara Kaishi. So, my love, I feel this beauty. It feels very Arcturian. You have a lot of Arcturian energy in you. Shakanara Kaishi. And when I say this, sometimes our souls are from Arcturus, or sometimes our souls have spent a lot of time on Arcturus learning, being quantum masters. There's this new chapter of you opening up into a money guide. Like it feels like you have this money guide energy about you, and it feels like there's a lot of nervous system work for you to tap into as well. Shoakaha Nakayaki, and then channeling, really advance your channel. You have a lot of amazing work that you get to do with your channel as well. Shoka Nakaishi. So let me know how that feels for you. Shohonekia katarakaishi, but that's what comes through. The one that they would say really go in on right now is your money. Like advance your money, because a lot of times we don't realize that when we hold ourselves back financially, that actually holds back our spiritual gifts, our next level timelines. Shohokohekia nakaishi, shohoka nakaishi. And really, this really wants to come through. Invite yourself into a new friend group that really will support you at the highest capacity. Maybe it's calling in more people that can support you. Shoka nara kaishi. But yeah, really invite yourself around people that get you and understand you and want to see you rise at a high capacity. Love this message. I resonate with this, and I've been making a lot of changes to get there. Hey, I love that. That was, I love that. I'm very happy for you. And know, once again, you have a lot of beautiful divine beings of light around you. So call on them for support, right? Like you ended up on this live today because they're trying to support you. They want to tap you into high vibrational frequencies. They want you to get the answers. So know that you're being supported at the highest capacity. So thank you for receiving that. Jotarakaishi. See, perfect. See, I love you. I love you. People just with it. People just with it. Right? It's so good. Yeah, so feel free to ask your questions. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not missing any questions. Okay, so I'm gonna go here first. Why I get so nervous with money, mainly when I have money. Oh, that's good. It's ancestral. It's very ancestral. Shaka nakaishi. Shaka tarakaishi. It's very ancestral. I think they needed me to say that a lot. It is very ancestral. It's very normal. It was the same thing with me. When we think about what our ancestors experience, right? When a lot of our ancestors were sold and raped and killed and burned and all the things because of money, we're not going to be like, oh, money, it's so great, right? Because our body holds the score. Our body holds our ancestral lineage, the frequency, the vibration. One of the biggest things for the majority of us in this avenue, in this current era of healing and expanding, is to heal our ancestral lineage. It doesn't have to be hard. It just is acknowledging it and acknowledging where we get to release that. You're so welcome, my love. Yeah, so it really feels like ancestral for you, Shogun Kaihi, which in the money embodiment program, all of my money programs, we do a lot of ancestral healing. Shogun Kaihi Kia Nakaishi. Shuhuturu Kutara Nakaishi. The next thing is, yeah, creating a higher vibrational bond with money. Shohokutara Nakaishi. Creating a new narrative consciously, subconsciously. So the ancestral lineage it's activating your subconscious. Your subconscious is activating your nervous system. Your nervous system activating how you experience life, right? It only makes sense. If, something's going down, we're going to get in fight or flight mode and our nervous system is like, okay, whew, right? But if we're like more calm around like, oh, money always comes in, our nervous system's like, money always comes in, right? So it's understanding that. It's understanding that whatever's going on subconsciously is advancing into our nervous system, and our nervous system is projecting it out into our reality and what we're experiencing and how we're acting, and our emotional attachment to money, our emotional experiences with money. It all plays a part in the way that we experience not only money but everything. Same thing if you had a partner in your life that wasn't the greatest partner, you tend to, until you heal that, you take that baggage with you into every relationship, right? So it's understanding that if there's a certain nervousness or fear around money, It's getting to that bottom line and doing the ancestral clearing. Number one, doing the ancestral clearing for yourself definitely feels very potent in your field. Number two is building that relationship subconsciously, that it's okay to have money, receive money, and live and love money, right? Yeah. So if you just popped in, feel free to ask a question. Shoakatarakai. Let me know how you feel with that as well. Shakahanekiakatarakaishi. And I'm just clearing between every client, every client. I'm clearing between every beautiful soul. But I am treating you like a client because I'm giving you a read. So Shokanakaishi and Shokanakaishi. If you are a healer, quantum healer, you hold events, you hold anything. Please clear, please clear the space. Please clear between people, please clear yourself. I want to do a whole different live about that because I just feel like a lot of facilitators are not getting it. And a lot of people go into these events and pick up things that are, it's not okay. So please pay attention and understand what it means to be an energetic, quantum healer, holding space. It's important, right? Okay. Just a side note. So, why do I like being stuck in a loop? Why won't I move forward? Okay, let me ask you, why do you like being stuck in a loop? Why won't you move forward? That is a question for you, my love, because there's some part of you that feels real good with it, right? Or honestly, what comes through is safety. It's safety. You feel good in the loop. You understand the loop. You know the loop, right? And to get out of the loop, it's creating a new narrative. So wherever you're looping, right? So say if it's around money, if you're continuously looping the same feast and famine cycle, and I'm not saying this is you, but I'm just giving an example. If you're looping the same thing around money, then you want to find a new narrative. You want to create a new identity. If you start a project and you stop a project, you start a project and you stop a project, then that is a very big indication that you are fearful of success, right? So if you look, literally, if you look at my life, I started so many things and I stopped. So many things, right? Because I had this massive fear of success. And then once I got to doing my soul work, which I do now, I was just so excited with it. I'm like, oh my God, I want to serve the world. I want to help everybody. This is amazing. This feels so good. The fear of success started to wash away. But when it came to money, I still had to work on that. Right. So a lot of times the fear of success is very potent, ancestral wise, especially because of money, or people around us make us fear success because we don't want to be out of the herd. We would rather play into the herd. So it's like, tapping into, why do I like playing in the loop? Why do I feel safe here? And then it's, coming into that space of like, hey, nervous system, actually, I feel more safe with blank. I feel more safe being successful. I feel more safe having people to serve. I feel more safe, traveling the world, right? Like it's starting to play into the new narrative and create the new identity, right? So for me, the identity that I hold now is not the identity that I held, 5 plus 6 7 years ago, right? When I first started my business, I was scared to receive money from people. And I remember this. It was so potent in my field. When I would have sales calls, I would be thinking, they would be telling me why they want the program and what they want to do. And I would be thinking about different ways that they could use their money for other things. I was the biggest pusher awayer of money, right? And when I felt that in my field, I knew I had to do something. I knew that I couldn't stay in that identity. I knew that I had to cultivate a new identity. Or my other identity was I can do it all myself. I don't need anybody's help. And I did do it all myself and I didn't get that far. I got somewhere, but I didn't get where I wanted to be. And it's 1444. I didn't 444. I didn't get where I wanted to be. So I let that identity leave. I said, hey, you know what? I am going to hire that mentor. Hey, I am going to hire that coach. Hey, I am going to read that book. Hey, I am going to go for that walk. Hey, I am going to spend an extra hour doing self-development work because I wanted to create a new identity. And I knew the new identity was going to get me where I wanted to go. Right. So let me tell you this because it's coming up for a reason. For some of you that might have retreats already, For a really long time, I wanted to have a retreat, but I wasn't holding the identity of I can have a retreat. I was like, oh, there's so much to do. This. I was looking at all of that, right? And then something said one day, just book the place. And I said, okay, let's just book the place. And then I started selling my retreat. And then I think in 2022, I had my first retreat in Costa Rica. I had my second and third one in Bali. I just hosted an event in San Diego. I've hosted events in Bali, in LA, in San Diego. Like, you just got to do it, right? I had to start identifying as the person that held events and held retreats and received clients. Like, I had to identify as her before I became her, right? And as I became her, I started to see my narrative and my timeline shift. So it's really, if you know you have a loop, there's an identification factor that is keeping that loop going. So you get real fucking honest with that loop. What are the identity traits that are keeping this loop looping, right? And then when you realize that, you start creating a new identity. So maybe, since we're talking about money here, if you loop a lot with like lack and scarcity and feast and famine, then that means you have an identity with lack. So you want to start transforming that identity into abundance, into love, into overflow, into becoming that version of you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, nervous system level, right? Because remember, subconsciously, when your subconscious is like, I'm abundant, I'm love, I'm light, you're feeding that to your nervous system. Your nervous system is like, I'm love, I'm light, I'm abundant. And you naturally, I mean, you naturally do receive more. It's true. Okay, so let me know how you feel with that. And thank you for all your questions. If you're popping in, you can still ask the questions. It is time to start my kids in a new pub. Is it time to start my kids in a new public school, or do they need to go private? I mean, honestly, um this is a question for you and your kids. I What comes for me is you can go either way, and you can intuitively go, because you could go to a private school and the teachers there suck. You can go to public school and the teachers there are amazing. Like, I have friends that teach in private and public school, right? So it depends on what experience you want them to have, and it depends on what identity you want them to create. Obviously, going to a private school, you tap into a different identity, right? I mean, I went to a public school and I think I turned out pretty fabulous. Y'all, I went to public school. But, you know, I know there are other worries that come with going to public school and private school. So I would say make a list of maybe 3 to 4 public schools, 3 to 4 private schools. I know it's not that vast because of the areas that you live in. And just go through that list and really tune in with spirit. Spirit, where are my kids? Where are their souls going to thrive at the highest capacity? And if for some reason it's public school, right? You know, have this conversation with your beautiful kids too. Bring them in on the decision, and sit and go visit the schools with them, right? I think this is a beautiful way to tune in, and you'll feel the vibrations of the schools, and you'll know, it's like buying a home, buying a car. Like, you know when you get there. So yeah, I would say take some time, go tour the schools. And if you can only do it by yourself, do it by yourself. But if your kids can come, bring them along. And then, make that executive decision. And just know, spirits, like, you will know. You will know. But it's not a public school or private school thing. It's just, where will my kids thrive at the highest capacity? And tune into that more. Let me know how that feels for you. Beautiful. I feel like I keep asking for proof and validation, but I'm not picking up on it when it shows. I feel like it is there, but I miss it. I feel like you need to get back into the VIP calls. This is one of my VIP clients. He took a little time off because he went sailing the 7 seas. But I feel like, and just me being honest with you, I just feel like you need someone in your corner that's going to really help you see beyond what you see. right? In the beginning, when everyone came on, we did a little activation to bring light into our consciousness and our subconsciousness as well, and our eyes, to help us start seeing a higher narrative. When you don't have a lot of people in your world doing the things that you want to do, going really big, it can easily keep you in a vibration that doesn't feel expansive. When you have people around you that are doing really amazing things, that inspires you to do really amazing things, right? So this is me. Like, obviously I love being a coach, guide, mentor, but I also get so inspired by my clients because they're fucking legendary. And I know they're legendary because I read their soul blueprints. Like, I know you're amazing. And it's, going back to the question above, like, loop, why do I want to stay in this loop of being a lower vibrational version of vibrational? Why do I want to stay? And this is for everyone. Why do I want to stay in the loop of being a lower vibrational version of myself? Right? Play into that. Why do I want to stay in the loop of being a lower vibrational version of myself? Why? What's so good about it? Right? What comes with that? Lack, limitation, not feeling excited about life. Like, in all reality, it's not very juicy. You put more work in being limited than being limitless, right? Think about that. Like, you literally put more fucking work in being limited than limitless. So, why not be limitless? Why not wake up in the morning and go, conscious mind, subconscious mind, nervous system, I love you. Today, we are choose to be limitless. Today, we choose to live in overflow. Today, we create a new narrative. And you keep doing this until it sticks. You keep doing it. And if you have a coach, obviously, you can do it with your coach. But you keep doing it until you fully feel vibrationally expansive. If you're having a hard time creating a new narrative, consciously wise, nervous system work is the number one thing that you can do. Because when you clear out your nervous system, it co-creates with your subconscious mind and it does dual clearing, right? So I have nervous system one-to-one calls too, if you want to jump into them. Nervous system work does dual clearing with your subconscious mind, which obviously clears your conscious mind, and you create a new narrative and a new timeline quicker. What I recommend is, depending on what you want to achieve, continuous nervous system work is phenomenal. So when I first started doing my work, I started working with quantum healing, and I would work with it either once a week, every twice a week, or once a month. And that changed my life because it changed my energy, right? And now you can still do massive work with quantum healing. All of my quantum healing sessions have nervous system work in it too. But if you really are struggling and not feeling like the limitless version of you, you want to go nervous system. Get your nervous system on point, because your nervous system is what is creating the narrative with your subconscious mind, but your subconscious mind is firing through your nervous system, right? So nervous system work is so important. But yeah, you're fucking legendary. Excuse me. Excuse me. The message that wants to come through for you is get on the calls. Get in the calls. You're in the Light Language Academy. You can join, you'll be able to join the Light Language group calls as well. You have your VIP calls. Just do it. Just do it, do it, do it. You got to do it. You got to go all in, right? And I will support you, but you got to go all in. Um, it's the struggle with self-worth. We are worthy of success. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right? It's creating a new identity with that. I guess in regards of healing or intuitive gifts, Shahatrakai, all of it. Because you know what? A lot of times we think, for me to do this work, for me to be a high vibrational healer, I have to be all healed. I'm still healing, my loves. I am still healing. But I can do so much with the tools that I already have, right? It's understanding that we're not meant to be the perfect human soul. We're meant to start where we're meant to start and just go in and trust the path, right? If I didn't trust the path, we wouldn't be on this call. I don't even know how long we've been on this call, but we wouldn't be here, y'all, if I didn't trust the path. You probably would be on someone else's live. But I trusted the path. I didn't know what my path was going to look like. No one told me, Melissa, you're going to do light language, you're going to build a successful business. No one told me that. I just figured it out for myself. I just figured this feels good. I want to build something out of it. I'm going to keep going in. I'm going to keep releasing my limitations. I'm going to hire the quantum healers and people to help me. I'm going to hire the mentors that feel good to me, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to go all in. And I had never, ever put all of my, I was the type of person that always had a second option or a third option or a fourth option. Like I never just put all my marbles in one bag. But this opportunity that I received from my soul and the universe felt so good that I decided that I wanted to put all my marbles. And what happened? I created a beautiful, successful community. I've served so many clients. I've traveled all around the world, right? Just because I decided to go all in, right? Her retreat was her retreat. Oh, her retreat was the best experience. Yeah, so if you I do have a retreat coming up. It's in Bali next year. It's next September, but I do have one coming up. But it's in Bali next year. So if you are interested in a retreat experience, definitely join my Bali retreat. Okay, let me see. Literally, this is confirmation. Thank you. You're so welcome. I love it. Melissa, I miss seeing you. My account has been more on plants now. That's why I haven't seen your page lately. I'm so glad to see you here. Oh, well, welcome back. I am here for the growth as well. I can water your plants, honey. Yeah, so I love that. Limitless today and always something better. I'll get on it. Yes. Do you have any messages for me? Yes. Put those services out. Put those services out, my love. Hello, beautiful souls that are tapping into. Put your services out. You're ready. I talked about you with someone. I didn't give them who you were, but I was just like, this beautiful soul came to the retreat, and I'm like, you get to step up in. I am no longer the student. I am the master. Get those services out. Build the events, my love. Like go all in, right? Also, this beautiful soul has an amazing, well, I've only heard one of her songs. But I know that she's building her album. But the song that I heard is Fire. So I cannot wait for her beautiful video and song to drop as well. And this is something that I noticed too. When I was at the Light Language Summit that I held in San Diego this week or last week on Monday, Tuesday, I was just looking around the room and I was like, the people that I attract are like infamously amazing. Like I've worked with musicians, healers, I've worked with people on TV. I'm like, who else have I worked with? I don't even know. I work with artists. I work with content creators. Like I've worked with so many people. But the main thing is that everyone that I've worked with is so talented. And I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed to work with so many people that are so fucking talented. Like, I'm just like, spirit, we're doing it. We're doing it. The people that spirit sends to me, like, holy balls to the walls. Y'all are so amazing, so talented, so limitless, so beautiful, gorgeous, fucking gorgeous, and handsome, because we do have a male presence in here as well. Like y'all are everything. You are seriously everything. And this is the thing. And I said this the other day when I was on a live. I said, whenever anyone signs up for with me, I know that you have a really big path on this earth because spirit only sends me the people that really have a big path on this earth and really have a lot of amazing things to do. But with that comes limitations because our power is so powering. Like our power is really powering. And a big part of us is coming back to our innate wisdom and feeling so confident in our power. So you being here watching the live, watching the replay, watching on YouTube, listening to the podcast, wherever you are, just know you have a very powerful path. And know that spirit picked you for a reason to be on earth right here and right now. And know that you have the gift of limitless ability. Know that you have the gift of service. Know you have the gift of receiving money and abundance and love and light and joy and happiness and harmony and all the things that you desire. Know that you have that. And wake up remembering that. Even if you go through your day and it's 12 o'clock and you had a shitty morning, you come back at 12 o'clock, you're like, I am limitless. I am infinite. Who the fuck am I? I'm amazing. Like, talk to yourself in this way, right? Do you have any reviews from people who have joined your program and retreats? Yes, I do. I can definitely, if you send me a message, I can send you I have 2 reviews that I have on hand. Some of there are in my like notes, but I have 2 ones that I've just Shakataraka just happened. So one of my beautiful souls on the other portion of this call, she sitting at the retreat literally said that it was the best money that she ever spent in her life. So I received that. The other beautiful soul just said, what was the other one? The other one was that the week just like changed her life. So yeah, I'll send you those so that you can read them. I do have reviews. I don't go all in on my reviews just because I feel like when you know, you know. But if you ever want a review from me, just send me a DM and make girl, send me your track record, right? And I'll be fine to send you my track record. But yeah, holding events and being with people has been one of the most amazing experiences that I've had. So I really no one ever sees the work that I put in behind the scenes of building the programs, working on myself, maintaining my frequency, my energy, building all the avenues of what we're going to do in our retreats and our events and things of that sort. But it's very important for me. I am a luxurious person. I am a bougie person. I like high vibrational experiences. So that is what I like to cultivate. And I also like to cultivate space where people are heard because I've been in retreats where you go, but you don't really feel heard. And it's like people are just like spewing things at you. And that's not how I hold my retreats. I really like to hold my retreats where people have the time to integrate and share their truth. And literally, I'm like, let me screenshot this. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this. On the other chat, the girl is shitty. She's amazing. She's worth every penny. So I'm just gonna screenshot that so I can send that to you too. But yeah, I really like having the opportunity for people to be heard, be seen, and truly transformed. You know, I like it for myself, so I want other people to experience the same thing. So yeah, feel free to email me or DM me, and I will send you those track records. But I love what I do. I care about the people that I am able to guide and lead, and I think it's phenomenal that I have this opportunity. That so many of us have this opportunity, and I love that I can create a beautiful space for people to feel safe to share their truth. I've had so many calls where people have come in and didn't expect to share what they shared, but it felt so safe and comfortable to do so. So that makes me happy. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure I got all the questions. I feel like I got all the questions. Yeah. The last thing that the Arcturian Council wants to say is your paths, your timelines are as big and juicy as you allow them to be. So remember, every single day that you wake up, every single day that you wake up, you can choose the greater path for yourself. And not only are you choosing the greater path for yourself, you're choosing it for the people around you. Just by you being you, just by you being you, right? Melissa is one of the most uplifting people I've ever known. I love you all. I can't wait. I know I've been in rooms with a lot of you. But I'm already thinking, I'm like, okay, Melissa, we got to already put up the summit for next year so people can already get booked in and get in the room because I just want to hug everybody. I just want to hug everybody. I just I am such a ball of love, and I want to say this so openly. If anyone's having this, there were when I would meditate, when I would sit with spirit, I would ask spirit this a lot, and I would say, is it safe for me to be this much love? Is it safe for me to share this much love? Because there was a part of me that didn't feel like I could share it. I really felt like that. But one of the biggest parts of our path on this earth is to encompass love. So wherever you can give more love to yourself, give more love to yourself. Wherever you can give more love to your journey, celebrate your past, celebrate your future. Before I got on live today, I wrote a celebration letter of everything. So take more time to celebrate. And yeah, one of my I have a therapist as well. We all need the extra help. But one of my therapists, she starts our calls with celebrations, which I love too. It's so fun. So yeah, this is a reminder to celebrate yourself and celebrate your journey and everything you're moving through and everything that's going on in your life and celebrate who you are, who you look, the size of your body, celebrate, waking up, opening your eyes, breathing. When we can celebrate those little moments of our life gets better. Like for those of you that know me for a very long time, hummingbirds, butterflies, angel numbers, I geek out if I'm on a call, and I've done this before. I've been on a live call, I've been on a call with a client, and I'm like on a call. All of a sudden I see a hummingbird. I'm like, hummingbird. Okay, let's get back to business. But like those little moments are really special for me and my clients. And I have so many people that message me and go, Melissa, I saw a hummingbird. I thought of you today. And I love that. I love that people think of me when they see hummingbirds. And I will tell you this, when I first, oh, a dragonfly. Yes, I have a dragonfly tattoo on my back. Oh, and a moth. Oh, I love that. So Bali, y'all, Bali, dragonflies everywhere. And dragonflies really represent new beginnings. So when I was seeing dragonflies everywhere in Bali, I was like, yes, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. We love the new beginnings. Yeah. So if you're seeing dragonflies, come back to your tattoo and just remember, like, every day is a new beginning for you. Every day gets to be successful and joyous and abundant, right? So how this is gonna work, I love them. I know and it's like there's nothing wrong with geeking out about, you know, dragons and butterflies and hummingbirds and angel numbers and delicious food and traveling. Like there's nothing about I travel with a stuffed animal. No shame. I travel with a stuffed animal. Actually, I travel with Grogu. So to be very open with what stuff, I don't have them around me, but I travel with Grogu, y'all. I think it's fun. Even though we're adults, we get to have fun. Remember where you can put the fun in your life, right? So for those of you on the TikToky, I haven't done a live on TikTok in a really long time, so I have no idea what's going to happen to this video. But for those of you that are on Instagram, I'm gonna save it so you'll have access to it. If for those of you, if you want to watch it again, it'll be saved on my TikTok, sorry, on my Instagram. And then I'm also going to be putting it on my YouTube. If you want to find me on YouTube, it's just Melissa Bates. And it's funny because people search me Melissa Bates Arcturian. So I search myself now. Whenever I want to get to my channel, I literally go Melissa Bates Arcturian. That's how people search me, and I fucking love it. So Melissa Bates Arcturian, you can find me on YouTube. And I have my podcast, The Recoded Wealthy Woman, that'll also be up on there too. So I really like to make sure that when I create beautiful content, I put it around the world so everyone gets to tap into it. So yes, find me on Insta, come in, say hello. I would love to connect with you and meet you. I'm so happy that we got to co-create today, for all the beautiful souls we got to co-create today. Just remember that every single day is your choice and you get to have it all. So I'm going to end there. I love every single one of you. I will be going live again probably on Wednesday. I don't have a set time to go live, but if you put your notification bell up, you will know when I am going live. So I'll be going live again on Wednesday, and we'll be talking more about some the Arcturians. The Arcturians are going to talk more about subconscious programming as well as our nervous system. So if that's something that you want to connect to more, we'll be talking about that on Wednesday. I feel like it's like I'm signing off on my TV show. And that is Sally Jesse Raphael. For you, I am out. No, I was kidding. But I do know I'm going to have a TV show one day, even if I create it myself. Okay. I love you all. Mwah. You're amazing. Thank you for doing Earth with me. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your life wherever you are. I know I have people all around the world. So enjoy your life. Eat some good food, move your body, and celebrate yourself. Okay. Mwah. It always takes me a long time to get off because I just love you so much. But I love you. And I'm going to exit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you, love you, love you. Shokataran kai kia katara shikia na kai shi. Shokataran kai shi. Love you, love you, love you. Shokataran kai shi 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 shi. Ramandara kai shi.